Hello there, everyone, and welcome to a new series here on the channel. This is Ticket to Ride. Now, I'm sure many of you have not heard of or played this game before, but I'll be more than happy to show you how the game works as we go along. So at the start of the game, as you just saw, each of us get 4 play cards and 3 routes to choose from. In my case is New York to Atlanta, Sault Ste. Marie to Oklahoma City, and Denver to Pittsburgh. You can choose up to all 3, but you have to choose at least one. And then on your turn, you can either take 2 cards, like in this example, what I just did was I took 1 card off the 5 face-up cards and 1 from the deck. Or you could take 2 from the deck, or 2 from the face-up pile. Or you could also play a route, like I just did, from Duluth to Sault Ste. Marie. That is, if you have the cards that meet the requirements. Like for instance, the 4 orange cards that connect Denver to Salt Lake to Kansas City. So, if you have 4 oranges, you can play that. Now, Kansas City to Oklahoma City, those are wild. So I mean, you can play any color on that space, but just as long as it matches, as long as the color matches. Like 2 pinks, 2 whites, 2 greens, and so on. But what if you end up completing all your routes? What you can also do on your turn is you could pick up additional tickets, where again you have to choose at least 1. And that could go along to building your score even more. So this process will continue repeating until one player gets down to 2 cards or less. So, that's basically how it works. We'll play the pair of whites to connect Chicago and Kansas City. Play Chicago to Pittsburgh. That finishes Denver to Pittsburgh. So, when a route is complete, those points will be added up at the end of the game. However, whatever routes are not completed will be deducted from your score. And make the connection to Oklahoma City. Then we gotta focus on New York and Atlanta as well. Playing New York to Pittsburgh. Now, the thing about wild cards is, if you take one from the face-up pile, from any face-up cards, that's going to count as 2 draws. So you just take 1 wild card, and that's it, like this. But if it comes up from the draw deck, then, of course, that's an exception. So if it comes up from the draw deck, you still get to draw 2 cards, if you choose. Okay, we'll play Sault Ste. Marie to Toronto. Toronto to Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh to Raleigh. We'll play Atlanta to Raleigh to finish Atlanta, completing that connection. Alright, so I'll go ahead and pick up some more routes. Yeah, let's do Montreal to Atlanta, because I'm not that far away now from that one. To Boston. Just need a pair of anything to connect to Montreal. So there we go. That completes Montreal to Atlanta. I see Jane's down to 10, so I won't pick up any more cards. As in tickets, I mean. That's going to bring Jane down to 2. So, now that she's down to 2 cars, everyone, including her, is going to take one final turn. And then after that, once we get back to her and she plays her turn, we will then add up the tickets. We'll add up the scores of the completed routes. So it's going to start with me. So it's going to start with the 3 routes, or whatever routes we picked up at the start of the game. Then, of course, we'll add up any extras. And Mar did not complete Chicago to New Orleans, so she loses 7 points, as well as another 10 for failing to complete Toronto to Miami. Honeybot completed Portland to Nashville, and Seattle to Los Angeles, so we got all those points. Jane completed Seattle to New York, Denver to El Paso, and lastly Vander completed Boston to Miami, and Montreal to New Orleans. The 10-point bonus goes to the player with the longest chain. It's going to be Hunting Bot in this case, but it will not be enough because Jane is our winner. So yeah, that's how Ticket to Ride works. So we'll do it all again tomorrow. Until then, we'll see you down the line.